Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yeah. What's up, you little weirdos? Good morning and welcome back to my crypto journey live stream here for coffee and crypto. Actually, no coffee today, but here for a crypto little news update on a fantastic Friday out here on the East Coast, Beast Coast in Virginia. What's up, everybody? Smash the like button, push us up in the old algorithm. Let's have a good little stream. We're going to keep it at an hour today because your boy has to work out. Hence the reason why I'm not drinking any coffee right now, because I'm going to take my pre-workout after this stream. And then I'm flying out to LA, baby. So I'm going back to Cali. Yeah. Not for good, though, Sacco Hunt. I don't want to hear it. Okay, Sacco Hunt. Not for good, though. We're just visiting, okay? We're just visiting. What's up, babies? Smash the like button. All that good stuff. Like and subscribe, you filthy animals. And we have some good news to talk about today, man. You know, obviously, we're going to talk about the Richard Heart situation, but that's so sad, bro. Freaking Uniswap and MetaMask, like a coordinated effort to censor this man. And it's so obvious. It's messed up. I'm not about the censorship thing. I think Richard Heart is corny as fuck, to be honest, but I'm not about the censorship stuff. You know what I mean? Anyways, we have Obaid in the chat. Good morning, Obaid. Edgar, good morning. How are you doing? And guys, hold on real quick. I finished the Lego collection back there. I need a bigger shelf. It looks big to me, but on camera it looks pretty small. We got the Millennium Falcon, right? Falcon, I guess, whatever. I finished that last night. Pretty sweet. So we are complete back there. I need a new hobby now. We have Sacco. Good morning, Sacco. Javi. Good morning, Javi. Good morning, sir. Good morning. SHIB Army in the house. Let's go. SHIB to $1 million. Let's go. What's up, Edgar? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Arman. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go, Javi. Let's go. Let's go with the whole SHIB Army in the chat today. What's up, Jayhawk? What's up, baby? Hemi Life, good morning, sir. Good morning. Arman. But when does the CEO of Bank of America go to jail? Never. Those guys are safe from jail. Selmo Fudd, good morning, sir. Yes, it's the freaking weekend, baby. About to have me some fun. Can't even sing that song anymore. What happened to you, R. Kelly? Can't even sing Chocolate Factory anymore, bro. Or Remix to Ignition. That whole album's so good, Chocolate Factory. Just, the whole peeing on 15-year-old kids thing is just not a good look. Not for anyone, really. We have Bud. What's up, Bud? How you doing, baby? What's up, Bud? We have Honda. What's up, Honda? How you doing, baby? We have Peter in the chat. What's up, Peter? The Big Nasty. Matthew. What's up, baby? Good morning. Yes, smash that like button. Somewhat fun, I know. I could go the rest of my life without seeing Richard Heart twerk ever again, and I'd be happy about that. Danny, good morning, sir. Crypto Art, good morning. How's everybody doing? Yes, thank God it's Friday, man. I'm going to be traveling to LA soon. Can't wait. Let's go. All American Breakers with a $2 super sticker. Thank you so much. Yes, I am fixing my balls right on camera. I am doing it. I'm doing it. Sorry. Got to adjust the babies. Thank you so much for the second donation. 2 days in a row, All American. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Good morning, guys. You guys got any fun plans for the weekend? I'm going to Hard Summer Music Festival. Let's go. Meet up with Jake the boy and my other friends. Can't wait to see my friends, man. I cannot wait. Did you hear about zombie deer starting to invade America from Canada? I did not hear about that, but that's interesting. What's up, man? Watching TV. How you doing? Good morning. Yes, smash that like, Peter. Tell him. Yeah. Hopefully there's no zombie anything invading anywhere. But honestly, at this point, nothing would surprise me, bro. Nothing would surprise me. Aliens are real. Nothing would surprise me. What's up, Ranga? How you doing? Good morning. Pool party and beach. Let's go, Edgar. Let's go. We got a pool party? Yes, push those likes. Let's go. Push us up in the old algorithm. Turbo got listed on hold. I don't even know what that is, All American Breakers, but come back to that during the little Q&A portion of our stream. I'm already getting sick, Ranga Ape, so yeah. I'm going to get the wook. It's fake news. The animals are alive and precious. Coming to Malibu, the girls are waiting on you, Fudney. I'm bringing my girlfriend with me, so unfortunately, there will be no hangout with Malibu women. Although, Just kidding. All right, let's get into the news, you little weirdos. All right. So the overall cryptocurrency market is pretty much doing nothing today. We're up 0.3%. We see some nice big thick green bubbles, but the thickest green bubble is, first of all, Dylan, welcome back to the Degenerates. Good morning, Dylan. That eggplant that's oh so nice next to your name. One of us. Everybody welcome Dylan to the Degenerates. God damn, one of us. One of us. Good morning, it's Summers. All right. So SHIB is up 4.7% on the day. Overall cryptocurrency market is sitting at a $1.17 trillion market cap. X token is trending. TommyNet and WorldCoin are all trending. WorldCoin has been in some interesting news this week. And of course, X is that small cap we've been talking about. Or you could say mid cap right now. Now, Shiba Inu is up 4.5%. Everybody rejoice. Now, there's two reasons I believe. I think when it comes to Shibarium and the SHIB ecosystem, everything is slowly starting to come together. This is going to be a huge month for Shiba Inu. ETH Toronto, Shytoshi speaking, maybe the unveiling of like actual Shibarium. It's actually going to be here. We already know what it is, but like actually here, I think this month is going to be huge for SHIB. So Bone is going to be so crucial in the SHIB ecosystem. Shytoshi even said it himself. Bone is going to be the winner, in my opinion. So if you're a SHIB maxi, if you're a Shiba Inu maxi, now's your time, baby. Hey, now's your time. Now's your time, baby. Let's go. Now is your time. SHIB Army going crazy. Now, another piece of news is that Binance approves Shiba Inu as collateral asset, so you can be degenerates with SHIB. The cryptocurrency exchange also announced the addition of 22 cryptocurrencies as loanable and collateral assets on its flexible loan and VIP services. So, crypto exchange Binance is adding 22 non-loanable and collateral assets to its flexible loan and VIP loan service, and the exchange announced on August 4th. So, obviously today. Now, what's funny is that, you know, Theta is up now, but SHIB was like one of the only tokens and coins that were pumping based off this news, which is hilarious, which shows the support of the meme coin and SHIB community, right? Now, obviously, Shibarium has something to do with it, and Shytoshi has something to do with it, so big SHIB news. But it's interesting how the meme coin community really rallies around their own. And Dylan, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Says, happy late B-Day. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a fantastic birthday. Didn't really do much but work out and build Legos all day. But I'm going to be partying this weekend. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So I'm happy. That was a good weekend for me, right? Okay. So shout out to the SHIB Army, man. I'm excited to see what happens with the SHIB ecosystem. Maybe I should start making more SHIB content. I'm sure if I was regular with it, people would watch it more. Because SHIB is like one of those meme coins that if you just keep making content on it, people will keep watching it, right? At least I know some of you guys will. I'm trying to strategize here. This weekend's going to be very light on content since I will be out. So I'll be on Twitter mostly. So if you guys want to stay up with the news and like little news pieces, I'll be doing front-facing videos over on Twitter. Okay. So come follow, X. So link to my X is in the description down below. Come follow me. It'll be a good time. Okay. The next piece of story I want to talk about is the fact that MetaMask is following the footsteps of Uniswap to block HEX swaps as the SEC circles Richard Heart. Now, obviously, Richard Heart has been in some trouble with the SEC recently for offering unregistered securities and, of course, defrauding his investors. Now, here's the thing. What's the point of DeFi if we're just going to censor things? MetaMask is the biggest wallet, right? You could say. Uniswap is the biggest decentralized exchange. You can't be censoring people like that. Look, I don't like Richard Heart as much as the next guy. I think he's fucking corny. He's cringy. Hex is probably a Ponzi scheme. I don't know, allegedly. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. When you do something like this, it makes their voice louder. Because I may not like Richard Heart. I may not agree with everything Richard Heart stands for. But I don't like censorship. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit, in my opinion. No one deserves that sort of treatment. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. The censorship isn't new. Hex has been censored for a long time, right? Even on CoinMarketCap, when this was a top 10 cryptocurrency for like, I don't know, a year straight, CoinMarketCap never listed it correctly. I have to go to like, Crypto Bubbles, to find Hex's true ranking, which is at 43 right now. But still, it's like, why blackball this guy? Now, Richard Heart is an edgelord, outrage marketing. I don't know who he made enemies with, but no one likes him in this space. Maybe I haven't been long enough to really understand why people hate him so much. I think he's corny, but I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I don't think his project is better than Ethereum, but he says like all his crazy maxis think he's this deity. I think he's just another fucking CEO of a project that's kind of culty. But why censor him? Why can't we trade HEX on decentralized exchanges? It's supposed to be decentralized. Now, one argument is that Uniswap and MetaMask don't want to deal with the wrath of the SEC, right? That's what they don't want to deal with, the wrath of the SEC. I get it. But still, man, what's the point of DeFi if we're not going to stay true to our roots? You know, it's kind of crazy to me. So, HEX people out there, look, I'm not your fucking friend, but I'm your friend in this situation because I think it's messed up. You know what I mean? I think it's truly messed up. So, you know, that's the HEX news. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of it. But yeah. Okay. Binance volume drops to a 3-year low. Excuse me. Bitcoin volume drops to a 3-year low. So, guys, this bear market, we're still on. It's still crypto winter. It's boring. It's more boring now, the last week, than it's ever been in a long time in crypto. It's so fucking boring. There's nothing to talk about. Nothing is pumping. There's no exciting news. You know what I mean? But except for Richard Hart getting clapped by the SEC. Now, this is the Bitcoin volume the last 10 years. Shout out to Altcoin Daily for reference, right? So you can see when we have these insane super cycles, the volume increases. So to me, this is the calm before the storm, right? This is the calm before the storm. This is the little bull run we had before, right? We saw the volume get crazy over here, but I think this is the calm before the storm. So interest in crypto is pretty much down. Volume is king when it comes to interest indicators. And yeah, so very, very interesting, right? So now next, Charles Hoskinson's DUNKS on Yellen. Now check this out. So if you guys didn't know, Fitch pretty much downgraded the U.S. credit rating. And this is what Janet Yellen had to say.
Overall annual inflation has declined every month for the past year, and our economy continues to grow. In the longer term, the United States remains the world's largest, most dynamic, and most innovative economy, with the strongest financial system in the world. Fitch's decision is puzzling in light of the economic strength we see in the United States. I strongly disagree with Fitch's decision, and I believe it is entirely unwarranted.
Okay, so everything she said about the economy growing, that is true, right? Inflation is going down, that is true. But this is what Charles Hoskinson said. And of course, Charles Hoskinson is our fearless leader of Cardano. He says, "We are more than $30 trillion in debt, have permanent deficits, doubled the money supply over the last 24 months, have endless proxy wars, have destroyed our competitive edge with crypto and other emerging industries, and are trying to triple the energy costs. Yet we don't understand why we are downgraded. These people are fucking jokes." And it's true. These people are absolute fucking jokes. Now, here's the thing. The dollar, the United States, we are the dominant force in the world right now. But if we keep having things like this happen, Brazil's president calls to end the US dollar trade dominance, right? We have all these different countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, to settle global trade in local currency, ditching the US dollar. If this happens, it's insidious. It happens over time, right? And this is our administration. I don't give a shit what you say about Trump. This is this administration. And this is what Joe Rogan had to say about, let me get back to this, about this whole entire situation with Trump. So check this out.
You can't beat that guy. You just can't. When that guy gets out there and he's waving to people and they're going crazy, you're not beating that. There's a fucking, and the fact that he was the president for 4 years and the country was in a great economic situation.
Yeah.
And it looked like his policies were actually effective, and that it looked like the unemployment was down, all business was building, regulations were being relaxed, more things were getting done. You know, when you look at it from a policy perspective, if you just look at it on paper, what he did was effective. A lot of people think it was effective. You can't.
That's true about Trump, right? He was an effective leader. He should shut up half the time and get off social media, but he was an effective leader. Say what you want, right? We're not spending billions of dollars every month in Ukraine, although some would argue that war is necessary, right? It's so true. Like, all that shit is true. Now, and a grift earlier today, Biden did this. Now, I'm not sure if Biden is like bullish on Bitcoin now or something like that, but check out what Biden did this morning. And shout out to Wendy O for posting this. Look at this.
I like my coffee dark.
So these are the Bitcoin laser eyes. Does this mean that he's bullish on Bitcoin or crypto? Is he moving to a pro crypto sentiment? That'd be good for him. Or is he just saying some shit and not going to deliver? Right? So he likes his coffee black. He likes his women young. And he's bullish on Bitcoin. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, or this is the grift of the century. I don't know. This is kind of crazy. Crazy to me, right? It's kind of cringy. Isn't this cringy? So Daddy Joe pandering to the cryptocurrency bros. Weird. A piece of, you could say, positive Binance news is that they have reached 150 million registered users, which has been good because we've had an insane week of FUD for Binance. I mean, yesterday they were in the news because, they had some sort of exploit on their exchange. Not exploit, but the scammers were pretty much pretending to be like regular recipients of like major traders on that platform by modifying the first and last characters of an Ethereum address or domain address. So it could fool you into sending money to some, scammers. And they almost got some guy for $20 million. That happened. And then, of course, we had the news pretty much saying, CoinDesk put out an article saying that, the only reason why, the DOJ is not going after Binance is because they don't want to hurt the average American investor, when that's not the fucking truth. They don't care if an investor gets hurt because they go after an exchange, right? If Binance collapses because there's some sort of run on the bank, they're not going to care. In fact, I think they would like Binance to collapse. So they're acting like they care about the investor, but that's not true, right? That's not true. Another piece of news is that Coinbase moves to dismiss SEC lawsuit alleging crypto falls out of regulators' oversight. Now, this is to me is a non-story because this is what people have been saying forever. And it looks like the SEC and the CFTC, right, are fighting to see who's going to reign supreme when it comes to regulating the cryptocurrency world. And Brian Armstrong says that you guys, we're not in your oversight. So obviously the SEC thinks they are, exchanges and us crypto bros think they're not. So it's like a he said, she said kind of thing. It's kind of a non-story to me, but it was in the news today, so we had to talk about it. Next story. Do you guys remember this couple? So this couple, they pleaded guilty to the money laundering and $3.6 billion Bitfinex hack. Now, a married couple from New York has pleaded guilty to money laundering charges in connection with a 2016 hack of cryptocurrency stock exchange Bitfinex, resulting in the theft of about 120,000 Bitcoin. The development comes more than a year after Ilya Lichstein and his wife, Heather Morgan, were arrested in February 2022, following the seizure of roughly 95,000 of stolen crypto assets that were held by the defendants. The funds were valued at $3.6 billion at the time. Now, if you don't remember these guys, this is what they were known for. This is what she was known for on social media. From the Black Sea. Wait.
BitGo, which was the very same third-party platform that failed to protect the Bitfinex wallets during the hack. But that was only the start of the weirdness. Morgan, who calls herself the Crocodile of Wall Street, was actually making a name for herself on social media. She was an amateur rapper by the name Razzle Khan, a name she came up with that was supposed to be a reference to Genghis Khan, but, quote, with more pizzazz. Her music videos, TikToks, and rapping can only be described as fit for North Korean torture. I'm sorry. You can't get as high as me. Synesthesia, I can see. Big troublemaker. Made rules cause I'm me. Crazy outlier. Notoriety. Real icebreaker. No one crude as me. Not a peacemaker. Bring the anarchy. Big booty shaker. Coming from the Black Sea. Major earthquaker. Give no apology. Goofy as her
for real
social media posts were, it seemed like she had a skill for social engineering. She gave a seminar in 2019 about how to socially engineer yourself into anything.
Obviously, they're a smart couple. Obviously, they got caught, but I don't understand why these people, why they flex like they're, they flex a lot, on social. I don't understand why when you do that shit, you flex on social media, And this was like one of the biggest stories that I thought that, when it comes to, because remember, the government has all that Bitcoin now, $3.6 billion. And this is why they're dumping it and shit, That's why, everyone's like, oh, the government's dumping crypto again because of all their seizures. Well, this was a huge one, right? Why do you flex like that on social media? Like Richard Hart. Obviously, Hex wouldn't be where it was at if it wasn't for Richard Hart's attitude, like on social media, how he does outrage marketing and shows all the shit he's buying. I have the world's biggest diamond. I'm richer than you. You're poor. That kind of like vibe. I get it, but it's like, wouldn't you want to have like a low profile? That was not a banger. That is not a banger, you know? So they pleaded guilty recently. So this is an old case, you know, but they pleaded guilty. So they fraudulently authorized more than 2,000 transactions in which pretty much 120,000 Bitcoin was transferred from Bitfinex to a cryptocurrency wallet in Liechtenstein's control. So he also alleged to have roped his wife into laundering the crypto proceeds using methods both diverse and intricate, setting up online accounts via fake identities, exchanging a chunk of the Bitcoin into gold coins and other crypto assets, and covering up the trail by sending funds through mixing services. So this goes to show, because this is very detailed, you cannot hide from the government. Right? If they want to know where your crypto's at, for the most part, they can find it. I don't know if these guys made a mistake somewhere, but it seemed like they did everything you could to hide their crypto from the government. I just truly believe that we're being watched at all hours of every day, right? Obviously, this is a higher profile case, and they're going to go after the big fish, but this is kind of crazy to me, right? So, keep in mind that big daddy government's always kind of watching, So they face a maximum of 20 years in prison, right? He does, and then she could face 10 years in prison. So I wonder how much time they're going to get, but that's a lot of money, right? And obviously they're on social media flexing and, showing people their private jets and stuff like that and all that kind of money. So we'll see what happens with them, but that's pretty much the news for the day, guys. So let's hop into a little Q&A sesh, right? Let me do my best Cryptos R Us impression. All right, guys. Bitcoin's bullish because Bitcoin's bullish, and that's all you need to know, because I think it's bullish. And if you're not dollar cost averaging, you're a fucking failure. That is all. All right. That's the kind of wife you need, who goes to jail with you. Well, it's funny, because a lot of women are in jail because of shit men get them wrapped into. That's true. Jake G, baby. Jake, are you ready to send it? Are you ready to send it this weekend, boy? Dude, I'm so ready to get on a fucking flight today and just, Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't wait. You ready, Jake G? Are you all that ready? Are you ready to rock? It's a dump today, but Bitcoin is definitely bullish. Yeah, I think so too. It's just the volume's low right now. Are you ready, Jake G? To hang out? Let's hear it for the razzle. What do you mean razzle? What do you mean for the razzle? The razzle dazzle? The old razzle dazzle? Dylan says, I bet they snuck in a ledger in a prison wallet like Do Kwon. I doubt it. They do cavity checks, right? Jared says, what do you think about this new XCOM token? They are saying it's a real coin compared to X. I don't know. Usually spinoffs like that are just trying to do what the Xcoin did, and I don't think they're going to be able to do what Xcoin did. Xcoin's an anomaly. They might, but who knows? Collab ITC says, when you shilling Dubai coin, Flash 3.0, the next big thing, low cap and legit stuff from Dubai, 1000X. When am I shilling that? Never. Yeah, her name is, her stage name is Razzle Khan. Yeah, it's like Genghis Khan, but Razzle. Little Razzle Dazzle. Frank Q says, good morning, Fudney. Where my hoes at? What's up, Frank? How you doing? Dylan. Hemi says, I don't get it. People steal billions of dollars and post stuff that they bought. If I steal billions of dollars, you would never know who I am. Dude, yeah. I mean, if you have a digital footprint, people are going to know who you are, right? The only way to go completely off the grid is to have a burner phone and not use any of your information for anything. It's hard to not have a footprint. Right? What's up, Crypto High? How you doing? Especially in this sort of world we live in today, you need social media. You don't need it, but everybody has something, right? Most people, unless you're fucking ancient, then you're old school, and I guess whatever. Dubai people getting money, zero taxes. I think there are actually crypto taxes in Dubai. I just don't think they're that high. Ari says, exactly why show at all to be targeted later. I know the same thing with Richard Hart, but that's part of Richard Hart's marketing. So he has to be. I think Richard Hart was kind of strung into that. He has to, and I don't think he cares anyways. I think he thought he could outsmart the SEC, and he might still, but I don't know. I don't see people, the whole cryptocurrency, security thing. I think that he'll be fine, but the whole defrauding investors, because on paper, what they're accusing him is defrauding his investors out of $12 to $15 million in crypto. But the shit Richard Hart flashes online it's way more than $12 to $15 million worth. That world's largest diamond, all those cars, all the things he has are more than $12 million. So that's what they could prove, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to prove that. It's going to be an interesting case, But I still think it's kind of wild that Uniswap and MetaMask are censoring Hex. It's kind of crazy to me. Did Richard Hart release a documentary today? I think so, yeah. Dylan says, crazy, not even 15 years ago, flip phones were still a thing. I know, dude. Well, I don't know about you guys, but in high school, I had the Nokia brick. Rob says, how the hell is Uncle Sam getting people's keys to crypto wallets? I wouldn't give up a single word. Well, the thing is, Rob got it, is that I think that it's not people are giving up their keys. They probably have to, or they're going to be sentenced, And I don't think these companies like Ledger, when it comes to like government, I don't think they want to deal with that. So I think that in the event that maybe you get in trouble from like the IRS or the government or something, they would just give your information away freely because they don't want to deal with the legal battles either. That's what I think, at least. I think they speak a big game, but right when the shit hits the fan, Roddy never saw my super chat, too busy. Wait, what? Roddy never saw my super chat, too busy playing video games. Happy birthday. Wait, I didn't see your super chat. Oh, yesterday? Maybe I missed it, Javi. Did I miss it? I'm sorry, man. But thank you for whatever super chat you sent me, Javi. I do appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I was playing Spider Tanks yesterday. Hey, how good am I getting, though, huh? Dude, me and Classy unstoppable. I think we lost like 2 games out of all those games we played. Honda says Coinly, Coin Tracker, etc. Just use addresses, not keys. I'm still using my Nextel. Hey, wait. Dude, Nextels were hot in high school for me. Nextels were hot. They were hot. Guys, if you guys could just do me a favor, Jesus fuck, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like being here, and follow me on X. Links to my X is in the description down below, and you can see my X tag up at the top. Crypto's so boring right now, right? I can't wait for things to get exciting again. Like we have like one solid meme coin like Saitama just to talk about all the time. Spider Tanks was fun. You should do more of that. I definitely will, Aru. This weekend I'm going to be out of town, but I will definitely be doing more streams next week. I love Spider Tanks. I love playing it. Sago Hunt, a reaction is coming to next week. So Uniswap, not unisex, Selmo. They are unihex. Yes, smack that like button. Yeah, he was playing with Classy. Okay. Javi, nah, he's sleeping on it. Wait, sleeping on what? What am I sleeping on? What am I sleeping on? Dude, I can't wait to see my friends this weekend. I can't wait to dance to some music this weekend. I can't wait to just be in my hotel this weekend. Hemi says, if the government passes the draft, would that affect crypto? Because that's what's being talked about. Wait, what do you mean, Hemi Life? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, the government's struggling to hire military personnel, which is kind of hilarious. But I don't think, like, here's the thing about the military. Like, the military should be the last place on earth where, like, this stupid ass SJW, fucking, I don't know. When it comes to, like, fighting people, like, you don't need this. Because I remember when I went through their training, they were really big on, like, you couldn't say anything like that was deemed, like, sexist, homophobic, and like, look, we don't want some crazy homophobic, sexist person like in the military. It's toxic, but it's like you're killing people. Your job is like to kill people. Like you can't have that in the military where it's all about like super, I don't know, like focusing too much on that. It should be more about just getting the job done, the mission done. Seems like the military needs hologram soldiers. Well, to be fair, I think that modern warfare is going to change into like just drones dropping bombs on people anyways. It's all about who has the best weapons, to be honest, and best gear. It's not even about like sheer size of a force. Although you want to have good numbers, it's not all about that. It's about technology now. I don't think they want to go to war with China, Hemi Life. I hear about that everywhere, Hemi Life. Hemi Life says they are talking about drafting people because the military recruitment is so low and they want to go to war with China. I don't think they want to go to war with China. I think that we I think that this Ukrainian-Russia war has shown the world how strong we are because, like, we're not even directly involved, and Ukrainians are giving the Russians hell. Join the military and you get 1 Bitcoin when you are done. That might be good. That might be good. I think because all these generals been coming out as trans, I get it, it's fine, but it's like, why make that a big deal? You know, it's like, great. I'm not saying you shouldn't, because it doesn't matter if a soldier is trans, gay, white, a woman, a man. It's like, or an army personnel. It's like, as long as they're good, as long as they're good. We're hanging pride flags up at bases and attention capitals. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. Have you seen the Navy recruiting commercials? LGBT, blah, 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 just get out of hand. Yeah, it's like, it's a slow deterioration of a nation. I'll tell you that. That's what that is. Go visit Guam. We're getting ready for China. I'm not gonna visit Guam, Saquahunt, but maybe we are for some sort of war. That'd be interesting. I don't know. If we get a new president, I don't think we'll go to war. We'll see. I mean, I don't know any crazy things. I don't know any crazy no, Mr. Swiper. I don't know any crazy things that are happening right now that would start some world war. I just can't see it. Like what? Maybe I think Russia may be getting desperate because, when we sanction them and stuff like that, like they're kind of cut off from the rest of the world. Dylan, thank you so much for spending 8 months on the channel. I appreciate you, bro. Happy 8 months. I appreciate you, brother. Bro, honestly, you are so far from knowing what's going on in Russia, kicking their ass. Our government openly said they want a war with China. Africa is talking about kicking our military out of their area, and they want to join Russia. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, Ukraine they were supposed to get stomped out. The fact is they're still fighting. It's been over a year since that war started. So if it was supposed to be like some sort of like easy victory for the Russians, and it hasn't been. So that's what we know for sure. Like, obviously the fog of war is still here, right? We don't know what's going on. Your guess is just as good as mine, Hemi Life. I watch a lot of stuff on the war in Ukraine right now. I watch a lot of stuff on it. So I'm not just guessing. I watch a lot of war stuff. But what I know about anything with current wars is that we don't know what happens till after. Like little pieces of news. Like the fog of war, it's a fog of war. It's like Vietnam. Like it was like one of the most televised, like the first really televised, you could say, war. And United States was lying to us about like how many people, we were killing versus they were killing and stuff like that in the progress of the war, when it turns out we weren't winning that war ever. You should see the military base in Guam. Yeah, we have a ton of military bases everywhere. Africa joins. Yes, South Africa did join BRICS. Yes. But I think you guys are underestimating the power of the United States. I think we would thump everybody. It wouldn't even be close. And like a land invasion of like United States is like literally impossible. Unless like Canada and Mexico turn on us. Even if they did, like, first of all, we have more guns than people in the United States. And the terrain of the United States would make an invasion almost impossible. Because you have to deal with like our Navy, which is the biggest Navy, our Air Force, which is unmatched, and our technology, which is insane. So even if the entire world turned on the United States, it'd be super hard. And think about it. If you're other countries, you would like, and if you're trying to invade the United States, like the operational side of that would be such a bitch. Because one, the navies suck around the world. So they'd have to make it here first. And then to have to get supplies here, it'd just be a logistical nightmare. You should see the bases here in Arizona, massive and all hidden and deep in the desert. Yeah, exactly. Javi says, did you see the Ukrainian Secretary of Defense bought the daughter of a $7 million property in France? Come on, in the middle of a war. This is American taxes buying BS insane. Yeah, I agree. Hemi Life says, I watch a lot of stuff every day. Putin said he didn't want to go in and kill all the people, but he tried now and then hitting them. So they are getting ready to take all of Ukraine. We'll see. The thing about it is, like, there are some people that I watch on YouTube that are from Ukraine and they don't want Russia. They don't want Russia. They say, here's the thing. They say like NATO versus the oligarchy and the corrupt Russian government. So it's like, what do you pick? You pick NATO or do you pick? It's like, you punch in the dick or punch in the face. Maybe it's better to get punched in the face, So Russia is 77 miles away from Alaska. Can't talk about the 6 million. Jay, he doesn't know any better with his inflatable head. What are you talking about? United of the Efforts River dried up. In the last 5 months, Russia has killed over 400,000 people from Ukraine. Yeah, but what's the number on the Russian troops dead? It's a lot. What about them throwing pretty much untrained soldiers into the battle, drafting pretty terrible soldiers, giving them some clothes and like they're under like equipped, you know? Steve the Canadian is on our side. I'm not worried about Canada. Yeah. Unless the Euphrates River dries up. Canada would be fucked if they ever invaded. That's what I'm saying. It's like United States is it's like even if like the entire world turned against us, we still give them hell. It wouldn't I think we'd still win. Like a land invasion of the United States would be horrible for anybody. We have so many guns here. Yeah. Can you imagine like a platoon walking down the street of like a rural place? Like so many people that live there like are so familiar with the land. Like if Russia really wanted Ukraine, well, they'd have to use tactical nukes. The thing about it is if somebody uses nukes on anybody, like I think the entire world would turn on them because it would start some sort of chain reaction, you know? If Russia really wanted Ukraine, they could take it. Well, they do really want Ukraine. Why would they invade Ukraine if they didn't really want it? They want it. Why would they invade? They kind of want it? No, they really want it. They're just not doing it. They're supposed to go in there and take it over in a couple of months. And it didn't happen. We are being lied to about the war in Ukraine. They are losing. Well, how do we know? How do you know that? How do I know that? We don't know. Oh, Luis the leader will crush Putin. Hey guys, this is why we're going to crush Putin. Saitama is the best cryptocurrency in the world. Bitcoin is a token. Imagine people trying to invade the US, them getting to Texas. I'm saying, bro. The way to defeat US soldiers is to verbally offend them. Yeah. It's crazy. The country's in a weird state right now. Like the retail theft is killing me, bro. Like people going into these places just stealing, and people are like allowing it. Never underestimate the enemy. The first rule of the world. I understand that, but I just think we just have like the most powerful military. It's not even close. Even if they use tactical nuclear weapons, no one would even do shit about it. The fear of starting a nuclear war between NATO and Russia is too high. They will see the greater good in not doing anything. No, I don't think so. If they use nukes, then the world is going to be like, hey, we have to stop Russia because it's getting out of control. Because here's the thing. Nuking people, right? You saw what happened with Chernobyl. Like it's literally a wasteland. You know what I mean? Because of an accident that happened at that nuclear power plant. If they were to use nukes, I do believe the rest of the world would just be like, no go. I'm still holding Pepe Denny. We already invaded there. Is definitely bad actors established there. Give me a second. Hold on. Shut up, Jayhawk. Will Ukraine survive, say, another year of the war? Hey, we'll see. Yeah, we would destroy the planet. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's got inside info thinking they special and in the know. Y'all part of the PSYOP. Other countries over there are talking about stop backing Ukraine and start backing Putin like our government is not telling us the truth. What's going on over there? Maybe. I don't get my information from CNN. I just watch like random people who make YouTube videos about like war and history and stuff like that, who are trying to cover it fairly. Not watching like CNN or Fox News about freaking Ukraine news. We got the Volt Army. Don't. If anyone tries to invade Mexico, the cartels would stomp them out. They have to protect the moneymaker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, how do you rebuild such a large nation? The world is saying that they are going to help, but does the world have that much money required to rebuild another nation? Which nation? Ukraine? It looks like we have enough money. Nuclear war is awful. Oppenheimer didn't sleep for years and regretted it every day. I heard that movie was good. Putin is the modern day Hitler. We need to increase our military budget. Next president has no choice. Yeah. Now Ukraine had our money and guns. Has our money and guns. No, we have guns. I have my guns. Like, even like I don't know. I'm in Virginia. I wonder how many people like have guns around me. But even me, like, you better shoot a fucking tank artillery fucking around into my place. Also, you got China putting military bases in Cuba, and they're already said they'll put nukes out there. Yeah, they're not going to move nukes to. That's not going to happen. China's not going to put nukes in Cuba. I guarantee you that. United States would not let that happen. I've seen some stuff about how Putin isn't on the wrong side of this, but I also have a friend that grew up in Russia and says Putin is pure evil. That's what I'm saying. When I listen to people that are from that area of the world, they don't like Putin. No one likes Russia. That's why I think people like think we have it so bad over here, but we don't. It's not as bad as other places. It's not perfect, but it's not as bad as other places. The U.S. will be taken down from the inside. We have become weak. The world is laughing at us. Well, that changes with the new government, I believe. Once you know about the JQ news, all around the world makes sense. You're doing everything but building that AR. That's because I need a Virginia license. I need a state ID. All my neighbors in Arizona have arsenals. There is no example of such a country which has rebuilt within 50 years of a war like this. I mean, we know exactly how Germany was rebuilt and how long it took. Yeah, that was a bitch, right? Roddy, you got the guns. I got the coffee. Let's go. That's literally what's happening. No, China's not putting nukes in Cuba. They barely have a navy. Guys, they barely have a navy. They should end the war and have one big orgy. SNF running it. SBF is Putin. Good morning, family. What's up, Rodeo Rodney? Bentley says, what's up? What's up? We got the fam. The most dynamic father and son duo in all of crypto. What's up, babies? I think you guys are like downplaying the strength of the United States. We're strong, dude. Yes, we have some weirdos coming out as whatever in our top military, but guys, we're still the power. We're Big Daddy still, for now at least. And like our logistical capabilities are so insane. Even if Russia does not win the war, they are already destroyed. They have already destroyed Ukraine. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's about who takes power after that, right? It's like World War II. Literally, World War II. Like, so many nations, like Germany was completely destroyed, right? Japan just riggedy wrecked. A lot of places in Europe just destroyed. It takes a while, right? Nuke everything, fresh restart. Show me the next war I'm investing. Trump thump. I'm just saying, guys. I mean, I think a lot of people downplay how like powerful we are. People, it's like, dude, we're the United States, man. If it was a ground war with like fucking swords and shields, then yeah, of course, you know what I mean. But it's not. Let the robots build houses, dude. I'd say like 50 years, most things are going to be AI and and fucking robots. I have no use for humans. Dude, I'm getting sick, man. I feel sick. Nuke everything. That'd be crazy, dude. Nuclear fucking... Damn, that'd be nuts. That'd be good for nobody. Yeah, exactly. It took approximately 50 years for both Germany and Japan to rebuild after what happened, and Japan hasn't even recovered completely from that. Germany is facing a recession right now. Well, Germany's a fine country. It's in a recession, but it's fine. It's like some fucking third world country. Germany's fine. Fine. They're good. They have a recession, yeah, but recessions happen all the time. Japan is fine too. Japan's a powerful nation. They don't have a military or a small one, but Russ says, Unbroken Wing says, I'm not a huge fan of Trump, but when he says if he gets elected, he'll end the war in Ukraine in 24 hours, I actually believe him. Yeah, he does. When Trump says he's going to do something, he does stuff. What's up, Russ Styles says, what up, Rodney? What up with the XRP supply for retail? I don't know anything about that, Russ. Just a couple of months until people versus SBF. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. When it's finished, bro, I'm going to say I told you so. I guarantee you China's not going to put nukes in Cuba and the United States and be like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, right. What's up, Crazy Mandy? How you doing? I remember the Cuban Missile Crisis with Russia back in like the 60s, right? Was it 60s or 70s with Kennedy? It's like that shit could fly back then. We definitely don't have to worry about drafting. What's up, DeFi DJ and Coffee? How you doing? Crazy Mandy, what's up? What's up? What's up, Brody? How you doing? How you doing? Japan will activate the Hello Kitty army and then we're screwed. Dude, Japan was a ride or die. So Japan was an interesting situation in World War II because here's the thing with Japan. Like, obviously, they were aggressive towards China, right? Japan were some tyrants back in the day, bro. The motherfuckers did not play. And when that happened, right, and World War II was ramping up, the United States cut them off of oil. They got like 80% of their oil from Japan. It was crazy. And, from the United States, it was crazy. So in order for Japan to continue like the expansion of their empire, they had to invade other people, and they did it in the most brutal ways. They invaded a lot of the Pacific Islands, right? Philippines, right? China, right? They got in that little like a tussle with the Russians before World War II. They were in an interesting position, right? And even when, because the argument was like, should we have dropped the atomic bombs on Japan? Now, I think we dropped the atomic bomb for two reasons. One, to end the war quickly, but two, to show the rest of the world how powerful we are, what we got, right? It took two atomic bombs for these motherfuckers to be like, all right, we surrender, right? Now, the terms of surrender weren't good for them, but a land invasion of Japan would have killed a lot more people, you know? I mean, same thing with Nazi Germany. Like when it came to Nazi Germany, like those guys literally, once they had the war machine started, they couldn't stop, right? You couldn't stop it. They had to keep feeling their war machine, and that involved taking over Europe. Non-King, yeah, I know. We call it the RAPE of non-King. I know all about that, dude. Japanese military were fucking brutal, just murdering people. RAPING, women, killing children. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. The Nanking stuff was insane, man. Japan's brutal, man. They used to do like live experiments on pilots who would, POWs. Like they were mean to POWs. Like Japan did not, the Bataan death march, like all kinds of crazy shit. Dylan says we shouldn't have done that. They gave us a notice that they were going to attack Pearl Harbor weeks before it happened, and they are still recorded messages between Japan and USA. Well, that's a conspiracy, Dylan. We don't know. But the fact is, they bombed Pearl Harbor. Like they still were aggressive. They thought that would cripple us enough, which it did for a second, but we came back stronger. Turns out, United States, compared to a lot of countries, we have a lot of natural resources here. A lot. A lot. So we're pretty self-sufficient. Unlike a lot of countries, they're not like Japan's wasn't like that. Germany wasn't like that in World War II. They weren't really self-sufficient like we were. Like once we got the war machine started in World War II, like we've been a superpower, like the best superpower ever since. Hitler escaped Germany at the end of the war. No, that's a conspiracy too. We don't know. Apparently, he offed himself in a bunker with his baby girl. Some people said he escaped. We don't know that though. It's a conspiracy. Meanwhile, Volt's still dumping. My history journey. And it didn't even end. Neo-Nazis still exist, and children of Nazis of their descendants. Of course, yeah. Well, duh. It's never gonna end, right? People still believe. The reason why Hitler became so powerful is because people. Two reasons. One, Germany got a really shitty deal after the First World War, and everybody was pissed off. Right? It was a perfect storm. Right? It was a perfect storm. It's like when your country's desperate, when inflation is high, when you're spending trillions of fucking German dollars, or not trillions, but like millions of German dollars to buy a loaf of bread, wheelbarrows of money just because inflation's so high to buy food in your country, and you have this little fucking charismatic guy with a little funny mustache, which, first of all, Hitler ruined that mustache forever. Like, you cannot name your kid Hitler, and you cannot rock that mustache ever again, right? This charismatic war veteran comes out of nowhere and promises to rebuild the nation and blames all your trials and tribulations on the JEWS is, right? People got behind him. And some people knew about the atrocities going on in Germany, but some people didn't, right? But once Hitler got in power, he killed all his enemies or locked them up, you know? It was fascism, you know? People believed in Hitler. They thought that race, you know, the Aryan race, like that pure blood was supreme, right? And here's the thing, like Germany, if Germany would have won the Second World War, right? Say, I don't know, maybe we never got involved, or just say we lost, right? The Allies, Japan, they didn't like Asians. They literally invaded Russia when they said they weren't going to, right? So they would have turned on everybody. Hitler was found just like Saddam. We seeing a trend yet? Larry, Papa, Osama, Glenn, Peepoo. What are you talking about, Dr. Briefcase? I got a picture from my grandfather after he died. I'll send you a picture of it. Your whole exciting is a F conspiracy. I don't know what that means. Yeah, those Nazis were supreme, yet they are African tribes running 20 miles per hour and jumping 12 feet. Dude, that was funny. Remember the Berlin Olympics in the 30s? What was that? What was his name? Jesse, what was his name? Jesse Black dude just smoking all the white sprinters. Can you imagine Hitler just all pissed off? 9, 9, 9, 9. Just smoking everybody. Oh, shit. You know, Hitler punching air. Imagine getting smoked. Jesse Owens, there it is. Yeah, Jesse Owens. Imagine getting smoked by some inferior race. Psych. German cities in Argentina next to land owned by Bush family who made their fortune supplying the Nazis. Huh? Well, I know that a lot of Germans did flee to Argentina. I knew that. Yeah. Putin will share the same fate. Dictatorships do not last. That is true. The thing about dictatorships and shit like that is like people just murk you, bro. You know, they're just tired of your shit. It's the same thing in like North Korea. Like North Korea, we don't know a ton about it, but it looks like North Korea is probably going to be going through another famine. And they don't care about the fucking peasants, the farmers and shit like that. But it's the elite that may be suffering from this next famine. And if the elite are suffering from the famine, because North Korea, those countries, it's all about keeping you could say the wealthy okay and in power. And if you can't do that, bro, they're gonna come after Kim Jong-un. They're gonna get his ass, boy. Do you believe that black people came from Africa and all humans originate from Africa? I heard that's like a fact. I don't think we're all. I heard that's a fact, right? When we were all like, what was it, Pangea, one continent, that we all came from Africa. But obviously we're different, right? I mean, if like even watching like the World Cup, women's or any World Cup, I've been watching the Women's World Cup lately, and it's just interesting to see like different races play against each other. Like I watched like Sweden play against like Vietnam, or like a European team play against like a Chinese or an Asian team. First of all, people want to talk about we're not diverse. Literally, Western cultures are the most diverse fucking people in the world. Like the United States, we got black people, we got different races on our team, right? In Vietnam, guess how many people? Guess what races they have on their team? Vietnamese, China, Chinese. You know, we're diverse here, okay? But it's funny to see like how big the European people are compared to like the Vietnamese people. Like they're so tiny. Like when they go for like the headers, it's just funny. It's like, dude. Yeah, Pangea. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we originated from there, but I don't think we're all like African, right? We're all black, is what I mean. We're probably all African, but I don't think we're all. I mean, we look so different, right? Humans are all the same. Like we have the same parts. You got a wiener and a vagina. For some of you out there who are on the fucking spectrum, whatever, but we have a wiener, a vagina, male and female, right? We're just typically men are stronger, right? On average. Well, all the time, men are stronger on average, right? We're all the same in a weird way, but we just look different, right? Some people are big, you know, some people are small, some people are wide, some people are really tall, you know, some people have like different shaped faces. Black people have big lips, big nose, big wieners, you know, on average, you know. This is 2023 and you people still talking about black and white. Well, I mean, you know, the research is still out, but Africans were indeed there very long ago, but it does not mean that there was no one in Europe during that time. It was more like a parallel. I'd pay. I mean, sure, anybody would pay. a lot of money just to see that all go down, right? Like a timeline of that, like what happened, right? I'm Asian. Congratulations, Dickie. Fucking, you want a fucking highlight, bro? I mean, fucking not a highlight, but you want a high five? Highlight. This is your highlight. We're having a discussion here, Dickie. We're not being racist. We're just having a discussion here on the channel, okay? Imagine how boring it would be if there was only one race. Well, I'd say about in like maybe 1,000 years, we're all going to be like mulatto, you know? That's why I'm black from the waist down. President Bush's family fortune even got seized by the U.S. government, then given back. I don't know anything about that. Humans ain't shit. We haven't gone through one extinction yet. This planet has seen 5 extinctions. I heard about that, yeah. I heard about that. We're just having a discussion here, man. You know what's funny? It's like people wonder why like black people are so like athletic and shit. It's like, dude, we were bred for this shit, bro. You know? We were bred for this shit, bro. Why are you surprised when LeBron James is windmill dunking on motherfuckers? You know what I mean? Except for Jayhawk. He didn't get any of those good genes. I guess you can also believe that you spinning 1,000 miles per hour while chilling on your desk right there. Bro, can we not? Bro, your name is Chemtrails 2045, bro. Don't you hit me with the earth is flat bullshit. Racism is amplified by the media. In real life, we all get along. Exactly, dude, exactly. Like the entire race is now called Indo-Europeans, and Indians and Europeans are of the race. All race in the planet come from Prophet Noah. Do your own research. Bro, me reading that is as good as research as whatever the fuck you did. Who's Noah? The guy with the ark? I'm going to put one animal on this ark. Bro, you got to stop reading fairy tales. Sorry for all the religious people out there. I'm just kidding. Hey, whatever you're into, fine, bro. If you think Noah put every animal, on a fucking ark and with the big great flood, fucking more power to you. As long as you took the 5th jab, bro, it's all right. Ronnie, do you think Bone can go to $10? I think it can, yeah. You don't even read the Bible? Bro, I have read more of the Bible than a lot of people. I used to go to Bible study, choir practice, fucking church twice, forcefully. You know what I mean? Like I went to a lot of church. My whole childhood is church and religion. Been baptized, choir practice. Like I just, I always, I just over the years, maybe Satan has come into my body or something. But, oh, okay. Don't follow white people. Damn, do research. Wait, bro, you're the same one who came in here and said, don't talk about race is 2024 or 2023. And you're saying don't follow white people. Maybe let's talk about crypto. Maybe explain why we about to dump Tether. Wait, what are you talking about? Oli, if you're new to the stream, you must have maybe just joined. I spend the first half an hour talking about crypto. And I'll post a crypto clip after this with all the highlights. And I actually do that on X. So if you want to click my link to X in the description down below, it'll be my first pinned X or tweet on that website. And it's the recap. I'm going to upload it directly after this. But the first 30 minutes I spend covering on the crypto news. And the last 30 minutes, I just kind of chat with my chat. You know what I mean? Like, because I know people are driving right now. Like, crypto's fucking boring anyways right now. So just go ahead and rewind the stream from like 5-minute mark to the 30-minute mark. It's all crypto. But now we're just chatting, They exist in this planet to bring poverty to other race. Dude, leave, think deep. It was written. Bro, look I know that white people, did some shit to people, oppressed a lot of races. That is true. Europeans too, Spanish, right? Spanish were pretty bad too. What was written? You crazy as hell, bro. I didn't see the Tether news. Is it big news? Because if there was Tether news, I would have seen it. I read all over the news this morning. Is it just recent Tether news? Let's see. The biggest Tether news is that they made a fuck ton of profit. So This is from a day ago, so this is not really non-news. They've been making a profit ever since in their existence. So I don't know. Tether reports $850 million profit in second quarter. So every race has a culture and has been enslaved at one point. Yeah, people think that slavery is unique to the United States. Like, no, we didn't invent slavery, you fucking weirdos. Slaves have been around forever, right? Egypt, all of Europe, United States. They're still slaves today. Slavery is not anything new in the United States. Well, guys, with that, I'm out of here. See ya. See ya, nerds. Just kidding. Guys, I'm out of here for the weekend. I'll probably post something on the other channel. Maybe some reactions, probably Monday. I'll be out in LA, though, for the weekend, and I'll probably be tired from dancing and stuff like that. But follow me on X. I'll definitely be doing news updates and stuff over there with like low quality videos. So guys, smash the like button. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Later, nerds.